So I figured I'd do a video essentially explaining proof of God. Now, I've always been a skeptical man, wanting hard evidence for things. Explains my period of time as an atheist. And it's everyone's own journey coming to whatever conclusions. It's easy to say have faith and such, but I want to try to provide something more concrete than that. A simple hypothetical question: the creation of the universe. How did it come to be? No one really knows anyway. It's easy to think atheistically that it's a bunch of randomness and stuff just happened. But think of it like this. There's a black void of literal nothingness, and I mean nothingness. It's just blank and something happens. Like people would say a big bang, but what exactly caused it? Like the thing is, if you know chemical reactions, you need something to ignite it. Hydrogen by itself can't make a fire. It needs to interact with other compounds to ignite. So what I say is, someone needs to have traveled back in time to the very beginning of time to essentially start the Big Bang. A God in some sense, Thing is, people could be very wishy-washy talking about God. Like, oh, he's just everywhere, blah. And it's like, technically in a sense, but, helps to have some concrete stuff. God could not have existed before in the black void. He had to have existed at some point after, presumably gaining many years of experience to pull off this kind of feat. This idea was in Ben 10. It's not that out there. Now, a more complex point. How much time between that point and now? It's people's interpretation, whoever contend with creationism, that the creation just took 6 days and Earth is literally just 8,000 years old. Or contend with scientific theory, that the universe is billions of years old leading up to now. It's been a bit of a journey for me. I was honestly trying to contend like some halfway point. Like maybe relative to God, it was 6 days. And there was millions of years of time showing his sheer power. But maybe, if you have faith in the Almighty Lord and his grand capabilities, especially with the literal creation of the universe, maybe have a bit of faith he does get done within like 6 days. Nuts, am I right? Now, ultimately, this isn't a scientific theory of equations and such. I'm just using basic logic, how stuff was created. Hypothetically, if God is as powerful as he is, he should be able to show up to a non-believer and be like, hey, I'm real. Thing is, though, I did establish he's in a time loop, right? With the whole creation of the universe thing. Honestly, I can relate to a lot of theories to time travel. I did a video way back on it, like back in March, re-uploaded here. And I have a lot more evolved stuff. Ideas relating to Noah's Ark, the rapture, homophobia. Thing is, when it comes to God, when it comes down to it, there's only really one particular superpower you'd have to contend with to rival such a fellow. He always wins. He could be a frail, mortal man, sick, curled up in a bed, everyone against him. But at the end of the day, he is the plot armor to be the guy who makes it out in the end. Like, it kind of puts things in perspective, huh? Anyway, what are some of your feelings with fellow God? Feel free to let me know. Hope to have some more ideas later on.